Alright. I think we're good. You know, I have so many of these, like, GIFs, right? Of, what's it? Like, a lot of the Showa Rock stuff. There we go. There's one. I know I have another one somewhere. I just have to... Nope. That's not that one. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we're great. I was about to put it back on OBS, which I didn't have to do because I already had it technically. So yeah, I didn't have to do that. So May 1st, May 1st, everyone, is Howan's birthday from Showa Rock, and if you don't know, I'm a very big fan of this game. How many years? I've played the game in 2015, so 9 years. I've played this game. I have not game, but I have absorbed content from this franchise for 9 years. Still don't think we're getting another game. Also don't know if we're getting another season. But you know what? That's fine. We'll hold out. We'll hold out hope. I want more music. It's been a minute since we got music for any of these bands lately. I think the last songs came out like last year. Or oh man, that's a bump. Ooh, on my chest, dude. Oh, that actually hurts. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I'll deal with that after the stream. Dude, that actually hurts. Oh boy. Yeah, no. I love this game I love this franchise very dearly. Good evening. Welcome. Just getting started. I say just getting started, but I didn't want to have like a blank canvas, so I sketched a little bit of it before. I sketched a little bit of it before before I start it. So, welcome. I might not finish this today. There's a very good chance of this not being finished. However, I do think that I can get most of it done. I do want to finish this. Where is... The music isn't too loud, is it? I hope it isn't. Let me turn it down a little bit just to be safe. But, that should be fine. Yeah, I haven't drawn in like 3 weeks. Shoot, maybe 4. The last time I drew something was when I finished the Cream Teddy drawing, and that was in... That was definitely April. That was last month. That might have been April 17th. Let me see. When did I finish this? April 11th. That was the last time I worked on a drawing. And that was, okay, yeah, 3 weeks ago. If we're counting that. So yeah, 3 weeks ago. I still have my goal of finishing 100 drawings by the end of this year. So far I only have 12. Which I'm not complaining. But I definitely could work a lot faster. I am not doing so well in terms of pacing. But yeah, no, we're getting there. Oh, we're getting there. I did want to do most of them on well, a good chunk of them on stream anyway, so it's fine. I'm just a little salty about it, but I've been busy. I've definitely been busy. It's like, man, I want to draw, but it's like if I draw, I need a bigger picture of her head. Do I? Nah, it's fine. Yeah, it's like I want to draw, but then I get busy and I'm just not able to. I'll just do this. I don't think I'm finishing this stream, actually. I mean, that's fine. But I do think I can get a good ways in of finishing it. I very much love this franchise. I really do. I don't think it's gotten any more music in a while though, because I remember the last two songs that came out. I think were it was the Okanjo Finger song, I believe. There was a Mashmaira song, and I think oh, what's their name? The one with the ice cream or something for their logo. It's a band. The Shabai Rock is like a franchise. It's like a series of. It's like a rhythm game. How do I explain? Yeah, so it started off as a rhythm game, and at first, I don't think there were that many bands. I think at first, let me check the wiki. I definitely know which ones were in the first game, the base game. At first there was 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot, 5, 6. Oh, they're in special bands. There was a lot. There was like a good chunk of bands in the game. The first game that came out, and then I think that one was out for I think 4 or 5 years, and then they did another version of it because the 3rd and 4th season were coming out. And then when that came out, they had another band, or more bands. So there's a lot. There's more than 20. I'll just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17. Those are the spin-offs. So we have 17, and then 20, 23, 26, 29, 42, 43. There are 43 bands in this franchise, and there wasn't that many when the game. It wasn't as many when the game had its first version. There was at least I think 20. Here we go with this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then there was the main ones. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Shoot. 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, there was 22 in the main game. The first one that came out, there was 22. And then the new version came out, and then there was like another band and stuff that they added, and then more spin-off bands. So yeah, there's Howan comes from one band, Mashumairesh, and Mashumairesh. So that's where she comes from. I've drawn I think all of them. I've drawn Howan the most. I've definitely drawn Howan the most. Unapologetically, I love this character from this band the most. She is the not bumpkin, but the country girl of the group, considering she moved from the country into the big city in the anime. I'm going to cringe over how much I am talking about this character, but I just love this franchise, man, and they haven't given us anything new in a while. I'm starving. I'm drying out over here. Like, I'm starving, real bad. Does the wiki have the last song that came out? I'll see. If not, I'll just go to Amazon. I bought it. The last song that I remember, was it Orchestra Parade of the Stars? Dude, I think if it wasn't them, it was Plasmagica. I have the freaking tablet stand too, and I gotta lean over. Alright, Plasmagica. It wasn't Rusei Dreamline. What are you doing? That's loud. Oh, my ears. No, the last few songs that came out was definitely last year, because it wasn't orchestra. It was Hanabirano. I don't know what that letter is. And that was last year. So yeah, it's been a minute since we've gotten anything new. This was a music game, man. There used to be a lot of content. Now it's dried up. I'm very sad about it. I really wish they made more stuff for this game. Wolfrant series. They have merch. But I saw a picture of like the Sanrio store, and someone was like, "Oh, they made the section for Shobai Rock smaller," and I was like, "Well, damn, that sucks for me, because who wanted to visit? Who would have to go to Japan to get merch for Shobai Rock would be me, unless I just get it from eBay and just get it at like a highly marked up price, which I really don't want to do. I'd rather not do that." Someone's like, "Yeah, you know, the love of the game. If you love it enough, you'll pay as much as you want for it, right?" No, I hate being scalped. Definitely hate it. I had such an interesting day today too. I had to go into the office at work because my internet today decided to not just, and this wasn't specifically just for me. However, the internet, my internet, decided that they, I guess it was the weather. The weather probably messed it up. But dude, what am I doing? Cause why am I stuck here? I need to just draw it, and yeah, I need to just draw it. All right. Long story short, I work from home, and when my internet doesn't work, that means I have to go into the office, which, admittedly, now it's a lot easier for me to get to because I'm closer to my job. However, most of the time I don't want to go into the office. That is not a good way to put that. For the drawing, I mean. But yeah, most of the time I really don't want to go into the office. So I held out hope that my ISP would resolve the issue with the internet being what it was at the time within like an hour, because if it didn't come back in an hour, I would have to go to work. I would have to actually go into the office, and wouldn't you believe it, after an hour, the internet didn't come back, and then they sent a message saying, "Hey, it might not come back until 12:30." So I was like, ah, so it looks like I am going into the office today. That was great, because I was in the office for the entirety of the day, which I don't hate too much, but it's I was the only one there in my department, at least. I was the only one there. So I left work, and you know, I ate breakfast, which I very rarely do at this point. I don't eat breakfast that often in the morning because I don't wake up early enough to make breakfast. But I was able to today, and because I did that, I was like, alright, well, I don't have to really get anything out to eat, because, dude, what am I doing with this head? This angle, this is what happens when you don't draw in like 3 weeks, man. You kind of lose it a little bit. So I got off work, and I was like, man, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go drive back home, which I did. I drove back home. However, because of the way, because you know, when you leave at a certain amount of time, well, within a certain time period, you know, you got rush hour because everyone's getting home at the same time. So, fortunately for me, I had to fight. I had to deal with rush hour. That wasn't fun because when I needed to switch lanes, I couldn't swap lanes because I was stuck in the lane that I was in. So I missed 2 of my exits, meaning I had to take another route to get back home, which was also fun. That extended my ride by like maybe 7 minutes, my ride back home. So I wasn't too really wasn't too happy about that, but I mean, there really wasn't much I could do about it. I literally couldn't turn. I was like, oh, let me take the left lane because that's where I need to go. It's telling me, oh, take the left lane for this exit. I go on the left lane, and it's like, haha, joke, idiot, stay in the middle lane. And I'm like, well, I can't do that. Sounds like a long day. Yeah, and that was just a highway. I wanted to get something to eat on the way back home, so I finally got back to my side of town, and I wanted to get a salad. I was like, let's get a salad today, because I've been eating fajitas for the past 2 days. It's gonna be 3 days because I'm gonna eat it tomorrow because I still have plenty left over. So I figured, why not just get a salad for dinner after work? So I went to the salad place, and I go over, and the salad place is not open, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. So now at this point, I'm getting a headache because I'm getting kind of hungry, a little stressed out because the way back at home was kind of stressful, but I'm toughing it out, toughing it out. So I ain't feeling too bad, but because of that, I had to go find something else to eat, and I really didn't want to eat anything fried, so I decided not to get like fried chicken, even though that was like right next door. Decided not to get it, so I went to like a sandwich place and got a sandwich, which I finished. So I think currently at the moment I'm fine in terms of food. I think I'm good right now. I'm not hungry or anything. But I just wanted a salad today. I did. I did all that. The only thing keeping me going from losing my mind on the highway was at the end of it. I was like, I'll get a salad. I'm gonna get my salad today. Everything's gonna be great. I'm gonna get back home, eat it, and then I'm gonna work on this drawing for this birthday, right? Well, salad didn't work out because the salad place was definitely closed. I don't know what happened, but they were just closed. I mean, I can't really get mad at them for that. But yeah, long day. Long day. Internet not working, and then being told that this is definitely wrong. I think I might change the pose. I think I might just make this a chippy. Nah, I'm giving up. Don't do that. Looking at this reference. Yeah, it was a long day today. I really just wanted a salad. The salad would have made me feel better, but I got a sandwich instead. Which sandwich was good. Can't complain about the sandwich. But it was a long day. But I'm gonna be playing some games with some friends later tonight, and we got back into playing For Honor, and I'm reminded about how toxic that game makes me every time I play it. Because I'll die in the game, and I'll get so annoyed because of the way that I die. It's like, wow, that character sucks. I can't die to that character. And then somehow I end up dying because either I'm just bad, which I'm not really the best at the game. Mind if I play casual. But some people are just the sweatiest people you have ever seen in your life in a video game. I just can't, man. I mean, I get matched up with people that have played the game for like years, and it's like, wow, man. I mean, technically, I've played the game for maybe like a year, but even still, I wasn't that sweaty. So it's like kind of gets a little grating when you're trying to play the game and you can't really play the game because you're getting stomped on every opportunity. So, other than that, it's fun. I like playing it with my friends, because we definitely. If we have a bad time, we have a bad time together. That's how you know you enjoy playing the game with your friend, when you both have a bad time. God, man, 9 years. That game's been out, and I've played it for like a year. There's so many people at the game that are really good. It's like me losing in that game. It's definitely a skill issue. When it comes to that game. I need a better reference of Howan. This isn't gonna work, Chief. Where's this? I love how I should just go to the other wiki for this. Oh no, that is the other. This is the other wiki. Alright, cool. Why? Oh yeah, I was on the wrong tab of it, that's why. Alright, where's all the, there we go, give me that. It's really crazy. I've drawn Howan at least like 5 times. And I'm always like stuck on her hair. I really don't have to save another like picture, because I have the same picture, but Jesus Christ, man, I can't right now. Today has been such a long day. Really a long day. Reference image. Hello? There it is. Like, what the heck was that? Where'd she go? Just gonna put that there. I just need a better, like, picture of her hair, because I'm kind of losing it right now. Just gonna make it that big. That's a lie. I'm gonna make it bigger. Alright. What am I missing? I'm missing a lot right now. Okay, cool. Basically everything that I thought I messed up on is definitely what I messed up on. Alright, well this can go. Because obviously this is not the way this goes. Doesn't help I'm trying to do this from like a different angle too. Like I don't think I've ever drawn an angle like this. Oh, and I drew it like that because I went off of my picture. But, I mean, that's going to look like that anyway when I get done with this. I want to at least have this at a point to where I'm okay with it before I end stream tonight. I don't think I'm going to finish this today, but I do want to have it done at least tomorrow. So, I'm not too worried about it being done today. Like I said, if I can't get it done today, it'll get done tomorrow. I need to draw more. I do kind of want to draw her as a chibi, but I want to draw her like this first before I do that right now. Alright. Well, yeah. I really wanted that salad. I had my mouth ready for salad, and that didn't happen, so oh well, you win some, you lose some. This all happened because of my internet. This is my internet's fault. I definitely could have got a salad today if it wasn't for my internet breaking. There is a little speck of whatever on my tablet, and it's actually kind of annoying me right now because I don't know where that came from. I do want to play like some Showbar Rock music too during these, but I don't. I know the I know the copyright thing really isn't an issue, but I try not to push it because sometimes I don't know, YouTube gets pretty iffy about that. But it shouldn't really matter. It definitely shouldn't matter. I'm gonna play a Mashimira song, dude. It really shouldn't matter. I'll just use this to test the waters then. Mashimirish. M-A-I. There's a remix of this song. From who? Who remixed it? Who is this? That's not the, hold up. No, I'm curious. Because I know there's like an electronic version of... Alright, that's not it. That's okay. That didn't sound bad. Where... Here it is. Let's see. What? God, 32 songs. Be a shame if I played one and it's like, haha, your whole stream is gone. You can't do that. I'm just going to play 3 of them. I'm going to play 3 of these songs. That way, if... Oh, shit, what songs do I play? Yeah, Cinderella Story. Let's play that. Alright. If I wasn't streaming, I would definitely listen to this outside of stream, but I don't know, YouTube could be weird. I've definitely played songs that I didn't know had like copyright or whatever, and I would see the video later and it's like, hey, did you know you got this on there? And I'm like, nope, I didn't even know. Didn't even know that was a thing. That's why I know some games have streamer mode, because some of the music that they use is isn't copyright free. But like I'm not bothered by it too much. I don't get monetized, so I'm not bothered. I really don't think it matters if I use the music or not, now that I think about it, because it's already on YouTube. It's not like they can say, hey, you can't do that because this, that, and the other. They put the songs in the description anyway automatically, so I think it's fine. I'm just not gonna mess around and find out with YouTube. I don't know. I trust the system not to screw me over, basically. I have to sneeze. Give me a second. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna, use the VTuber model for the cat model. I was gonna use the cat VTuber model, but I realized that, I can't really do that and draw at the same time because it's gonna be looking down the entire time, and, the issue with that is it's just gonna it's not really gonna matter. If you're just gonna be looking at the model and the model's just looking down. So I figured, yeah, there's no point. Let's not worry about it. Man, that is crazy. I've definitely drawn this character enough times to know what goes where, and I still religiously mess this up. Oh well, that's fine. I really wonder how much of this I'm gonna get done with by the time I stop streaming today. Shoot. I'm also trying really hard not to, like, sing along, too. This isn't Howan's song, either. This is Delman's. Song is called Cinderella Story. I'm gonna nerd out, man. I am. I'm trying to keep it together. Why is it hot, dude? No. I'm not turning on the AC. What is the temperature? It's actually abnormally hot. Okay, wait a second. Alright, it's not hotter than what it would usually be, so it's just me. It's 100% just me then. That's not fun. Let me go ahead and just finish the side too while I'm at it. I might as well at least get it complete. Somewhat complete. Yeah, I'm not gonna turn on the AC because if I turn on the AC, it's gonna have this really loud humming noise in the back. So it doesn't bother me. It honestly doesn't bother me, but I think it is loud enough for the microphone here, and I don't want that to be just heard the entire time, just a straight up buzzing. So, well, humming. No AC ambience. You want the AC ambience? I'll turn it on. I really don't think this microphone is gonna pick it up, honestly. If it was the other one, that's a fucking ad. Alright, I think that one actually might get me screwed. That song. Trigger Rock. No AC ambiance. You know, I think I'm gonna turn on the AC. I think I am getting hot, so I guess I might as well. Oh boy. If you can hear the AC, feel free to let me know. That way I'll be able to tell if it actually is really loud or not. I can barely hear the music though. Oh, that's good. I'm turning it down. Uh-oh. There we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm not gonna start singing along. I can't do that. Do 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 do. I'm doing it anyway. I think after this not this drawing, but I guess stream-wise, I might try to. No, actually, forget that. I need to finish me compiling, me doing like the Resident Evil thing, because I do need to like that 7 hours of footage of Resident Evil that I did. I need to compile that into like the highlights and basically make a video out of that, because there's a lot of, I have to check a lot of stuff for that. I need to put down notes too for the parts that actually just have something happen in them, because I've been looking at it, I just haven't been putting down notes. I have like memory of where I need to check stuff, but other than that I haven't really been doing too much like I should have with it. Did I already feel it getting cooler in here? That's a shame. Ah, man, that's a shame. Dude, wait a second. This is what's gonna bother me, because I gotta make this bigger. I made that too small. If I say forget it and do it later, I'm definitely gonna regret it. God damn it. Okay. I'm probably just gonna draw it away from this. Yeah, I'll probably just draw it away from this. Where is... Alright. Where do I put this? I'm just gonna draw it here. How does that look? Because I'm getting distracted by all this stuff. Dude, I sort of... Okay, YouTube's also kind of annoying me too with the ads, because it'll play ads after... If I'm watching like a 30 or 20 minute video, I'll get an ad every like 4 minutes. I don't know if that's everyone else or if that's just me, but it's really annoying. I don't understand why I have to get ads every... This is the last song I'll play for this. But I don't understand why I have to get ads for everything. Especially when I'm watching like a 15 to 20 minute video. I don't need to have 4 ads. That's really a lot, man. I don't know if that's from the creator side or YouTube side, but it's really freaking annoying. I don't appreciate having to watch an ad every like 4 minutes. And the thing that sucks too is if I'm cooking and I'm away from the oh, what the hell? If I'm cooking and I'm away from the what's that thing called? The computer? Then I have to sit there and literally wait because my hands are dirty. I have to wait for the ad to actually end. And some of those ads are actual videos. You can get an ad that that goes from like 5 seconds to an ad that actually isn't even an ad. It's an entire video, like a 30-minute video. I've had that happen to me once, and I think it was one with like PragerU, some school or something. And I was cooking, so I let it do its own thing, but I was like, it should be good in like 30 seconds. No, it kept going. I come back, and it was like a 20-minute ad explaining like politics or something. And I was like, I hate this, man. Get this out of here. Trying to listen to my memes. I can't even listen to or catch up to like VODs. I can't even do that without YouTube being like, haha, every 2 minutes, every 4 minutes when a highlight happens, because it's always like the worst time that it does it too. I don't know how the algorithm like chooses where to place the ads, but I swear it puts them at like the most inconvenient spots. Like it can't just be me, right? Like, something's about to get said that's important, and it's like, hey guys, did you hear about, why do ads even that long exist? Because usually, so, I know YouTube has a thing to where you can promote your videos to, like, advertise to others, or just in ad space in general, which I understand, and some of those videos range from, like, short, simple advertisements, which could be, like, 2 minutes long, to actual videos. I'm telling you, like that PragerU video was an actual like video essay of like something government related, and I was so mad because I was expecting to get back to my video, and I'm cooking, and I just hear I tuned it out, mind you, because it's the ad. But I'm cooking, and then I turn around, and I'm like, dude, it's been like what 7-10 minutes? It's still playing, and the ad still had like 15 minutes left on it. I was like, this is not an ad anymore. This is entire video. You can promote. YouTube lets you promote your videos, which is fine. I think that's fine. When you like, if you're able to do it, you know, they let you promote it. But God, man, being forced to sit there and listen to like a 20-minute video because I'm busy sucks. And it wouldn't bother me too if it was something that I actually didn't mind. I don't want to hear a 20-minute video essay about like politics and government. But if you're giving me like a 20-minute video essay, like I guess advertising of like some convention that's showing up or something like, I don't know, art or YouTube related, I wouldn't care. But it's still 20 minutes of something I don't really care for. So not the part that I actually would care for, but the fact that, you know, I had to sit there and listen to a PragerU video for so long kind of bothered me. But there's not really, like I said, I don't know if that's like on the channel side of things or if that's just YouTube doing YouTube stuff. So that kind of sucked, but like I said, I'm over it more or less. More or less I'm over it, but there's definitely still times where I get like a video and I'm like, you can't be that long. Kroger Pharmacy, our pharmacist is alright, hold up. As much as I think I might get double cucked if I play this one, because that's Beat Cat. What's that? Beat Cats? Sanrio and Mashmarish? Yeah, I think I might just call it there for that. Yeah, I wish I could tell you why ads that long exist. I really do. I just don't think there's a reason for an ad to be that long. Like I said, if you're promoting a video, that's fine. I've seen videos of like VTuber companies advertise their agency, and I think that's fine. Like I'll get Face Connect advertisements, and sometimes I'll get like indie VTuber advertisements or ads too. And like I said, I think that's fine. But mainly that's just me being biased. But I would rather watch that, and that's not even a 20-minute thing. That's more like 2 minutes at the most. But I'd rather listen to that instead of listening to something that I do not care for. I think that's very fair, right? I can't be wrong on that. At least if you're gonna give me an advertisement that's targeted towards me. Yeah, this goes here. Alright, well, we're gonna say that's done, and I'm gonna work on the left side. Dude, this is, the majority of this is gonna be on the head. And it's always like this when I draw this character, too. Most of the, I'm left-handed, I gotta move this. Most of the, time that I spend drawing is, at least this character is usually the head, man. It really is. It's her hair. Because every time I've drawn her head differently every single time. I can't be consistent with it, and that kind of slightly bothers me, but it is what it is. Eye level? Another thing too is that I've always drawn her head like way too big. Also, every single time I've drawn her head like way too big. This has to be spaced out more. Cool. It's crazy. It's like I know what I need to do. Because I've definitely done it before. Plenty of times. Mess it up the exact same way. Yeah, because that does that. I don't know why. Skill issue, download uBlock, bro. You haven't seen a YouTube ad in 6 months? I could do that. I remember YouTube was doing a thing where they would keep you from watching the video if they saw that you had if they saw that you had an ad block on. I could use Brave browser because I think that has an ad block built into it or something, but I don't want to use another browser right now. I'm fine with Mozilla. Honestly, compared to like all the other ones, I've had less issues with Mozilla than any other browser. Chrome sucks, it takes up too much RAM. Opera also takes a lot of RAM. And what else is there? Oh my god, there's Brave, Opera, Mozilla, Safari's Apple, so screw that. And then Edge, which I don't really care for using Edge either. But I've been using Mozilla for years, so I've just been stuck using it. And I don't mean stuck as in like a bad way. Like I do like Mozilla, mind you. I like Mozilla very much. This is gonna be another case of me drawing this character and her head is not right. Thanks, Howan. Thanks for having like 50 different images of you. And the head always screws me up. Thanks. I love this character, by the way, guys. Very much. What is this? What is that supposed to be? I don't remember. I'll erase it. I was going to... How long has this been going on? I was going to try, like I said, most stream for like an hour and a half today. I would have streamed earlier, but like I said, I had a busy day. I had to go into the office, so I don't want to stream too late today. I already made plans with friends too. We were going to play a game. So I'm trying to get as much of this done as I can before then. But yeah, what a busy day. What a busy day. My internet not working, to me driving on the highway, and then missing 2 exits because rush hour traffic is the worst thing to ever deal with. I hate rush hour traffic, man. I do. I'm so happy I work remote. I work from home, but like God, when I have to go into the office. And then my GPS had the audacity to tell me, you'll never believe it, guys. When I was leaving my office, my job, it was like, hey, go left. And I went to the place where it told me to go left, but I was like, I can't go left from here. So I was like, well, maybe I'll just go right and it'll let me, like, you know, make a U-turn. No, it told me to go around. And I was like, well, that makes sense because there's no way I can make a U-turn on these lines. So that was fun too. Oh man, it told me to. It really told me to stay in the left 2 lanes, and then told me to go back to the middle. How many lanes was on that road, on that highway? It was what, like I think 7 or 8 lanes, and I somehow managed to go from the far left lane to like the 5th lane in the right, which I don't know how I managed to do that within like 10 seconds. Considering it was rush hour traffic, but I did it anyway. I was stressed the hell out, man. I hate driving during rush hour. I really do. It is. Oh my god. Well, that's gonna be gross. It is not a good time. It's not a good time for me. Driving rush hour traffic like that, dude. This has to be. God, man, her fucking hair. Damn it. I'm about to crash out, dude. I really am. This is what I get for not drawing for like 3 weeks. Because I usually wouldn't have this issue. But to be fair, every time I draw like Howan, I can't get her hair right like in the first 2 tries. Fuck my life right now. Not really, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're not even supposed to be here this far out. Dude. I play the new Madoka Magica game that came out recently. I played that, and I think the game's only been out for like gladly. All right, slow down there, cowboy. That was a metaphor. um, I've been playing the Madoka game that came out I think a month ago, and mind you, it's only been a month at the least, and they've already released the god version of Madoka, which I'm gonna be honest, they've had a new banner for like every week lately, and I don't like that. I'll be honest. I think they can slow down on the banners, because it's giving me Magia Record vibes, where Magia Record hit end of service because they just weren't making enough money. And Aniplex was doing that too, man. They're gonna run this game to the fucking ground like they did the last one because of monetization. I feel like they are. They're like, hey, let's release a really popular character after we release another version of the other character. So now all the people who spent their stuff trying to get the one character can't get the one that they really want. Why would they do that? Well, obviously for money, but God, man. That's so fucking predatory. I hate that. I really do. The amount of like money you get in that game too. It's not that you get a lot. It's not like you get very little either. You can play the story. You can get a decent amount from like playing the story stages. But if you're done with the story stages, you know, then what do you do? Because the way you actually get money in this game, you don't really get money as easily any other way. So you've literally just been playing Master Duels and Mega Man lately. You get bored very fast lately. I wanted to play actually I did play Master Duels a couple days ago because I wanted to play. No, I played yesterday after work because I wanted to get to bronze before they reset the ranks. But I found out that they don't actually do it at the end of the day at like 10 o'clock that they usually would do for like maintenance. They end the ranking for the ranked duels in the middle of the day. So when I got on and I played a match, which I was gonna lose. That's another story too. That's something I gotta say. Fuck Sky Strikers. But I was like, oh, I'm done with work. Let's play Master Duel so I can get my free 500 gems, win or lose, and do it again later. Well, I did that, and I got on, and I didn't notice that it said off season or whatever, or outside the rankings. But basically, I played the game, and I got my shit pushed in because I pick trap tricks. If I just don't care, I play trap tricks. And if, like I said, ranked game, I don't care if I'm playing rookie, because win or lose, I still get the reward. So I just play trap tricks because, like I said, win or lose, it doesn't really matter. But if I go second when I play trap tricks, I'm already kind of screwed. That's one thing. And depending on how the board is set up on their side, I am also possibly screwed from that too. But I didn't get to go first. Dude plays Sky Striker, and I'll be honest, I didn't understand how bad Sky Striker could be. But Sky Striker gets really fucking annoying. It really does. I really didn't think it would be that bad. I'm like, oh, singular strike, okay, cool. You just beat the shit out of your opponent with, I guess, like one high power monster, right? Apparently not, because you get rid of one link to send another one. Bring that one on the field, and then you do some other stuff. It was a lot of bull crap. There was a lot of bullcrap, and I was really, really annoyed. Mind you, I couldn't go first, so I was already screwed from the get-go. I could have stopped a lot of that if I got to go first, because I could have negated. But not Trap Tricks. Sky Strikers has a card. I think they have 2 cards, actually, that let you take your opponent's card and put it on your side of the field, and then you get to use that as link material. I got so angry when they took my Rafflesia, and they tributed it to link summon something else, and I got very, very angry. Because I was like, wow, the one card that I could have used is now gone. Because it's not my turn. So that's great. It was my turn. What happened was they played the card. It was a quick play. I think it was a quick play. They played the card because it was face down on the field. Right after I used it. Nope. It was their turn. It was their turn because they linked after it. They can't do that if it's my turn. So yeah, I ended my turn because I was like, you're gonna do something. I at least have like a 2500 attack, defense monster that you can't really touch. Because your focus, Sky Striker focuses on like lowering attack if they do anything. So I'm like, that's fine. But next turn, they sure did prove me wrong. Because guess what they did? They took my Rafflesia and tributed it to link summon something else. So that was gone. That was fun. This was a 15-minute game that I won. And you want to know how I won? I won because they lost connection. And I didn't even get my 300 gems, bro. Didn't even get my gems. So it was all for nothing. The only thing I got was like the daily challenge. I think I got 1 daily challenge. And that was like 40 gems. All that for 40 gems. So, great, man. What a game, dude. I'm so mad I miscalculated the off-season. I really am. Yeah, you were pissed because I was about to make diamond the night before. I give up at silver. I stopped caring after silver, I'll be honest. I don't feel like dealing with meta. Fuck battle phase combos. Take this 12k beat stick like a man, damn it. People will see like a monster that has like a really high attack and they'll just like dip. If I know I'm getting my shit pushed in, I don't leave because I at least want to get my challenges at least. But on the off chance that whenever I do play Psychic, because it's happened once, I played Psychic and Punisher. I got this attack to like 1800, well 18,000, and then the opponent just quit the game. I was like, wow, man, that's crazy. I was killing myself in this game for a reason, and they couldn't stop me. And then I bring out Psychic and Punisher, and they're like, yeah, I'm good, bro. You can have the game, and they dip. I'm like, ah, man, I'm sorry to do that to you. Not really. Fuck you for playing whatever you were playing. I wanna play Labyrinth more. I mean, I have like the Labyrinth cards, but I don't have all of them. But I guess to be honest, I don't really care too much for Labyrinth outside of like the artwork for it, I guess. Even though I have like every card except for like the one other monster that I don't have. But Labyrinth is fun. I didn't know Labyrinth was a meta deck when I made it, so that was also kind of sad to know. Cause I usually don't play meta decks, but if there's like you know, waifu cards, I'll definitely play those. But if there's ever a waifu deck that just somehow ends up being meta, well, that works for me. That definitely works for me. It's not why I play Trap Tricks. I played Trap Tricks for the art, but then I kind of realized how like the deck works, and I was like, wow, that's easy. I like that. Dude, what am I doing? What am I doing here? Okay, there we go. That's still wrong. What am I doing? But yeah, Trap Tricks is fun. When I want to turn my brain off, I play Trap Tricks. If I want to just play a regular game, I'll play Witchcrafters or something. Yeah, I like Witchcrafter. I think Witchcrafter is fun. Or Rika. Rika's pretty fun too. I enjoy using my Rika deck. What's it? Rika and Arrow Mage? That's a fun deck to play. White Forest is also fun. I just have to remember all the steps of the combos because I have to synchro summon like 8 fucking monsters before my turn ends to have the optimal end board. something needs to be done about Lynx, man. It was made to nerf pendulums, but it wound up being way more broken. And this, you know, the funny part about that too is that like pendulums aren't even like really that bad. Like I've never had a game against like a pendulum player, and I was like, wow. And I've never just gone, wow, this is bullshit. Because yeah, they can bring the cards back from the extra deck. Yeah, they can special summon however many cards from their hand if it's in between the scale. But at the end of the day, if you wipe out their board or their field, and you get rid of like one of the pendulum cards at the back, then they're basically screwed. I've seen so many like pendulum players have no cards in their hand, and it's really funny because you're like, oh, you're summoning everything. Oh, that's crazy. None of it's actually protected. That's crazy because you pendulum summon. Most of the time, you pendulum summon a monster, and it's like, oh, the pendulum summon can't be negated. Okay, that's fine. Here's a dark hole, and then they're gone. In the extra deck, mind you. If they're a pendulum card, they're in the extra deck. But then you get rid of, say you get rid of one of the cards in the back row, and now they don't have any cards in their hand. Well, damn, that's it. It's over. They can't play anything until they get like another pendulum that fits the scale. So I think pendulum is like kind of surprisingly weirdly balanced, but also weirdly like not, well, weirdly underwhelming too. I think with pendulum you just have to like play it right, cause yeah, it's risky to play all your cards at once anyway. But like, whenever I use like pendulums, it's for like to support like another deck. Like Lunalight has a pendulum card, but it's not like a pendulum deck. The pendulum card is literally used to fusion summon, and that's it. Melodious has a pendulum, 2 pendulum cards, but they're not really busted. Yeah, they're both like SRs, I believe, but they're not really busted. I think they just make it to where you can do some extra stuff with your fusions or your stuff from your extra deck. But I think that's it. Yeah, I've never really had an issue with like dealing with like pendulums. But Lynx are honestly busted. Because it's really easy to special summon like a bunch of monsters just for free. Tokens too, like you can use a token, and God, I remember Appaloosa just being used a lot back then. That was so annoying. Like, hey, here's my tokens. You're like, what? Hey, don't you like Appaloosa? You don't get to play your cards and pull effects. Oh, that's cool. Great. I hate you. Yeah, Lynx are kind of busted. I don't know how they're gonna fix that archetype. Unless they, I don't know. I can't really think of a solution. I can't say, oh, limit it to like X amount of Link summons per turn, right? Because that'd be dumb. That honestly be dumb. Like, if you're limited to the amount of links you can do. Maybe you're limited to the amount of, like, link type. Like, if it's link 1 or link 2, maybe you could do that, like, once or twice a turn. And then that's it. You can't link one monster into, like, another link 1 monster, and then to, like, another link 1 monster. Right? And then you get your link 2, and then you get your other link 2, and then somehow you manage to get another Link 2 monster out on the field. And that's literally possible to do. I've seen people do that plenty of fucking times. Maybe they could just limit the amount of like Link type, like I guess Link tiers per turn. I don't know. They'll have to figure that out. I'm not Konami. Konami's probably gonna make fucking Malice come out, and almost every card is gonna be like ultra rare, and I'm gonna be really pissed off about it. Rightfully so, because that's so annoying. I would like to play with a deck that isn't like stupidly expensive for no reason. But I mean, it's understandable. I mean, I get it. It's understandable, but God, man. I remember when Tier Limit came out. I was so excited for that. I wanted that card. I wanted to play that archetype for the art. And when I played it, and I had all the cards, but I played it, and I was like, damn, man, this is busted. This is like stupid easy. And then come to find out they nerfed it. They were like, yeah, this common rarity card is banned. I was like, oh, that sucks. They're like, oh, this common rarity card is limited. I'm like, oh, that sucks. But hey, you get to use the ultra rares, max, not, unlimited. I was like, oh, that's crazy. I'd have to make another copy of each of these. 2 copies, actually. And I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to. So, but once again, understandable that they nerfed Tearlament, because Tearlament is actually busted. I like it. Unfettered Tearlament is actually busted. So, I don't blame them for doing what they did to Tearlament. But man, was I a little salty about that. Alright, well, like I said, the hair was gonna take the most amount of time for this, and the hair still isn't really right. So I'm gonna stop with the hair for now and just work on everything else. Oh boy. I really don't know how they're gonna fix links. If they do fix it, I don't know how they're gonna do that. Like I said, everything else is fine. XYZ, fine. I've never really just had an issue with like XYZ summoning. But Link is, you just have the card and you can do it. I don't know, that seems kinda iffy, but I mean it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not Konami. Konami knows better than I do, unfortunately. Well, fortunately they know better than I do. Shit, honestly, I probably would have kept Tearlaments unnerved, or mostly nerfed. Somewhat nerfed. Just limit the common cards. All of them. But they're like, oh, this is too powerful. I'm like, okay, well, when you put it that way, I understand. Not mad about it. I say that, but I am sad about it. I very much love that deck. But yeah, I mean that's because Sky Striker, you're literally made to like link the cards and bring them out. So I guess what I proposed, what I thought to fix it, quote unquote, wasn't really gonna help, because that would just destroy a lot of decks. That would just make a lot of decks that do rely on that like unviable. So man, that sucks. That really does. I don't know how I don't know of a solution to fix links. Really wish I did though, because half the time that is not fun to deal with. But boy, yeah, that Sky Striker game, the Sky Striker match annoyed the hell out of me. But I surprisingly won, so I'm gonna just say I got lucky on that one. I mean, I did get lucky, like their connection timed out, so I did indeed get lucky. Do I have to do it like this? Not really, do I? No, I don't. I keep doing it that way too, which I don't have to do. Alright, there's that. Did Blue Eyes get new support? Because I keep running into a Blue Eyes deck that lets add to fucking effect Veilers to their hand from their deck. What am I supposed to do against that bullshit? They did get I think last month or two they did get like another card. I think it was Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon or something. They did get a new card. I'm not sure about it like letting them add effect Veiler into their hand. I checked that guy's deck too, that Sky Striker deck. He had 2 fucking effect Veilers. Managed to get them both on every single important card that I needed. So that's also fun. But I don't know, maybe they're just running like 3 effect Veilers. I'm not sure how they're bringing them back. I don't even know if Blue Eyes could even bring back effect Veiler. I mean, if it's a light card, I think it can, but I'm not sure. I think Effect Veiler is what, like a fairy card, isn't it? Fairy or Cyburst or something. I fucking hate Blue Eyes, dude. I do. I know that's like their like grandfather like mascot card or whatever. Understandable, but like give the spotlight to someone else. all the Yu-Gi-Oh boomers, man. I mean, you got other stuff. There's other stuff you could play. I'm so sick of Blue Eyes getting support. I don't think Blue Eyes needs any more support. Blue Eyes legitimately does not need any more support. Because the damn deck is either you beat the shit out of your opponent with like unstoppable dragons, or I don't know why they keep giving Blue Eyes support. I'll be honest, because the damn deck can negate almost everything. You can bring out like level 3,000 attack monsters really fucking easily. I don't know why they keep giving it support. It's not like that shit's like easy to deal with anyway. No, they literally use an effect to 2 Veilers to the hand. Oh fuck this this shit. I've never had that happen to me, honestly. I don't really go up against a lot of like if that is the case, that's actually bullshit. I don't really go up against a lot of people that play Blue Eyes. But they don't need to. Blue Eyes does not need any more support. It really doesn't. I don't know why they keep giving Blue Eyes support. Like yeah, it gets like a new card every couple months, and that's fine. I think that's fine, but like I think Blue Eyes is fine enough as it is now. I don't think Blue Eyes needs to get any more support. I don't think it's really struggling with anything. You got Chaos Max Dragon, which you can't really destroy the card unless you have a beat stick. Which, if you're able to bring out a beat stick once they bring out Chaos Max Dragon, you won the game, because after that they can't do shit. But well, hopefully they can't. But I don't think Blue Eyes needs any more support, man. They just stop giving Blue Eyes shit for now. I might sound salty about it, but I'll be honest, I kind of am. There's other cards that can, other decks that can have cards added to them. I'm not gonna say Trap Tricks needs anything else. I'm fine if Trap Tricks doesn't get anything else. We got Garden, and then the other 2 cards, and then like a trap card that acts as like a monster. I think that's fine. Oh, and then some XYZs. Well, an XYZ and another Link, so I think that's fine. I mean, if it does get more support, I'll be down for it. But you know what I want to get support? I want Witchcrafters to get more support. I want Madoche, which they did give some support, but I want it to have more. I'm a little greedy with Madoche. If the Painters deck gets more support, that would be great too. Because last I remember, they only added a single card to it, maybe 1 or 2, and it was a Link card and maybe something else. Literally, it doesn't even matter. Whatever they did to it doesn't really matter. But Painter's already kind of like pretty rogue as it is. I love that deck, man. It's a really funny deck. It really is. You get the, I think it's a trap card that when you attack an opponent's card, or anything that is about to get battled, you basically banish your card from the field, and you banish their monster that they're battling. And then next turn you bring your cards out of the banishment zone, because that's how Painter works. They get banished by their own effect and then come out. If Painter gets more support, that'd be wild. But there was a deck on the tip of my tongue that I wanted to get more support, that I actually do play. It's not a waifu deck, but damn, I don't remember. But if Witchcrafter got support, I'd be happy. Oh, Arrow Mage, which I think Arrow Mage ended up getting more support anyway a while back, but wanted to have more. I want Arrow Mage to be loved and hated by many. That's how I am. I love Arrow Mage, and I also, man, I hate losing with Arrow Mage. Yeah, and it's crazy too, because they give Blue Eyes so much support, but I don't see Cyber Dragon getting shit, which is probably for the best. But I don't see Cyber Dragon getting anything. Which, like I said, is probably for the best, because Cyber Dragon can be really fucking annoying when it wants to be. God, Cyber Dragon annoys the fuck out of me sometimes. God forbid you go second. Well, God forbid you go first against the Cyber Dragon deck, because then you're just screwed at that point. What other decks do I play that I like to play that aren't meta? Oh, Lyricuse. If Lyricuse gets any more support, you know, that'd be pretty cool. Melodious got support, so I'm happy. I think Melodious right now is pretty okay as it is. I don't have any gripes about Melodious not getting a card for a minute. Because that last card, Etoile, she is goated. You telling me I get to banish all the Melodious cards from my field, and then banish the same amount from my opponent's field, and then I get to bring my cards back and do it again? Oh man, works for me. Just don't hit my shit with like Call by the Grave or Ash Blossom or something. Then I'm not getting my shit back. But other than that, man, what a great fucking card, dude. Love that card. I don't even know why I drew it like this. Oh, I really don't know why I drew it like this, actually. Like I said, I'm just waiting for Malice to come out. That's probably going to be the last, like... Not waifu, well, I mean, you can call it a waifu deck, but that's going to be the last, like... Probably the last deck I make for a while until they make something kind of like that again. Vanquish Soul was pretty cool. I don't have Vanquish Soul finished, but I would definitely finish it if I had the materials for it. I need to get rid of more cards though, if I want to do anything else with Vanquish Soul. And I really don't want to keep dismantling shit that I actually do use. Infinity used to give me an ulcer back in the day. God, I don't remember Infinity. I'm thinking of the Time Lord card, because I think they have an Infinity Time Lord card or something. Time Lord gives me an ulcer too. That card also makes me... Time Lord also makes me sad. Oh, I have that deck full of like bullshit. Actually, I could just use that toxic ass deck that I have, which is full of a bunch of stupid ass trap cards. I could just use that. Can't see why I couldn't use it. I've played that. I've used that deck on stream. You saw what it did. It was really not good. It was really toxic. Oh, I didn't. Damn, I love this song so much. My White Forest deck has some toy box cards in it and Centurion in it too. Which I don't have a full Centurion deck. I did make some of the cards for my White Forest deck, but Cosmic Blazar Dragon is busted in a good way. Cosmic Blazar Dragon, and I have two of those in that deck too. Meaning, if I bring up that card, that dragon card, I forget what it's called, but it's like a red dragon, Crimson Dragon. If I have like Crimson Dragon again, when I already have like the one Cosmic Blazar, I can just summon it again. because I have two of them. So I have two Cosmic Blazars. That's two negates. And then, like, the negates from, like, the White Forest cards or whatever. God, dude, that's the one deck I really do like that deck. I mean, I know that deck is meta. But, God, man, if it didn't take 50 years to get my shit situated with that deck, man, I'd use it more. It takes so long for me to, like, memorize the combos for that deck. And I don't even have the entirety of that deck, too. All the cards that I needed. I don't have that Rabbit card, SP Rabbit or whatever it is. It would be wrong of me to not draw this. Okay, well, I'll get rid of this then. God, I remember when XYZs were a thing, and I first saw those, I was like, what? What is that? I've never seen that. And they're like, oh, that's XYZs. I'm like, oh, that sounds crazy. I still remember Super Dreadnought Railgun being a pain in the ass back in high school. And now, granted, it can still be a pain in the ass now, but bro, I can't even keep most of the combos I run into. Literally, you literally tab out and watch YouTube if I don't have Ash. Especially Sky Strikers. Yeah. That's the thing about White. God, dude, Ritual Beast is so much worse. I think the optimal combo for like Ritual Beast, it's like 18 steps. It's like 18. Yeah, it's like 18 steps. I literally cannot, and that's if you have the one card in your hand. I cannot remember that because if I don't have that one card, then it's like, what the fuck do I do? So I can't. I have Ritual Beast because I thought Ritual Beast was cool, and it is cool, but I cannot remember how to get the optimal end board every single time because it's literally 18 steps if I have the one card that I need to do it. So, yeah, I feel you on that one. The thing with Ritual Beast too is like, what the fuck is that? Why did it stop? Yeah, I'm still listening. Yeah. Man, it's such a shame too, cause I put so many materials into Ritual Beast because I had to dismantle so many cards, and I don't even use the damn deck like I should anymore. I'm sad about that. But the damn optimal card, optimal end board has you do like 17, 18 steps if you have the one specific card. I'm like, I cannot keep up with that. I had to tab out for White Forest a couple times because I don't remember the order of those cards that I have to actually do. Granted, I can still do it without the video, but like, it takes me an extra turn or two to get what I need, and if I don't have everything set up, then I'll just get my cards popped off the field, and it's like, well damn, what did I do this for? Fucking nothing, that's what. God, White Forest is fun, but holy shit. I don't even have Sky Striker cards too. But after like dealing with that shit and realizing how you have to play that deck, I don't think I want to play Sky Strikers anymore. I don't. So I guess if I just... Did I get any of those URs too from that event? I don't think... Oh, fuck, I did. I got the spell card, so I actually can't. Never mind. I got that Engage card or whatever it is. So yeah, I actually can't get rid of it. I have to keep it. I have to keep my Sky Striker deck that I don't fucking use. That's a damn shame. I'm gonna dismantle the deck because I'm salty about it. And I can't even get salty about that because like I'll play with Trap Tricks. I can't get mad at someone for like hating me for playing Trap Tricks because that shit's really fucking annoying. I played during the event, the Triangle event, and I played Earth and Light just so I can play with Trap Tricks. 2 times like the opponent saw on my first turn, the first turn that I had a Trap Tricks card, they just quit the game. I was like, I don't blame you. Understandable, have a nice day. I'm so sorry for doing that to you. I can't get mad about it. I understand it's not fun to go up against. I definitely do. Stun decks are not fun, but like, I wouldn't consider Trap Tricks. I don't think Trap Trick is considered a stun deck. I think it's a control deck. Just like Labyrinth. But like, I think stun decks are actually fucking cancer though. That shit's not fun. Runic Naturia, or Runic Stun, or Umi Stun. I think that shit's annoying. I don't want to play the game for like 30 minutes, man. Get that shit out of here. Especially Runic. Runic is worse. At least with the like Naturia one. Yeah, at least with like Naturia, they have to do something, I guess. But fuck it, all that other stuff, they don't, and that's annoying. It's sad. I hate Stun. I'm definitely not gonna finish this in the next 10 minutes. So well, at least I wanted to get the sketch done. At least that was the important part. I mean, the sketch isn't gonna get done within 30 minutes either. I'm coping if I think I can do that. But let's see. Do I have to make it that big? Question mark? Maybe I don't. I saw your video where you beat the Exodia with the Skull Servant. I laughed my ass off because you brought the card out from the graveyard the first time. Like when you brought it out for the first time, and I was like, oh shit, you brought it out. Instant win, right? He flips over the trap card and he destroys it. I was like, oh damn, that sucks. But then you pulled it out again, and I'll be honest, I laughed, dude. I thought that shit was so funny because you brought it out and then you immediately smacked it. I thought that was funny as hell. It's funny how like Exodia has two ways to actually play now, which is fine, but they're still both just about as annoying. You can't really get mad about losing because of losing because you get Exodia, you know, having all 5 cards. But goddamn, you got the Rage Quit on a deck on me. You got a deck Rage Quit on you because you used Drop to shut down their board of Omnigates. Of course, and they'll do that. People do that so much. They're like, okay, well if I can't get to play the game, then I'm just gonna leave. And I'm like, bro, that's such a bad mentality to have with the game. I mean, like, I guess if you know how it's gonna go, fine. But like, say if I have Droplet, which I don't at all, but say I use Droplet on like the opponent's turn, knowing that my hand is bricked, and they're like, fuck it, they just leave the game. That's their fault. I'll be honest, because you can't really say you lost the game, right? Unless you just actually lose. That's why I don't quit, unless it's a stun. Because if it's stun, I don't really get to play shit, so I just quit. No effects, no monsters, can't even normal summon, so I just quit the game. So, yeah, if it's stun, I'll quit. But like, I'm getting like Forbidden Droplet or like Impertinence. I keep playing because it's like I could still possibly find find a way to win, heart of the cards kind of thing, which I've definitely won some games because the heart of the cards like nonsense. There's games that I should have lost and I come back to win and I'm like, bro, unbelievable, I should have lost this game. And it feels so good to win that way too. I don't run like having half of my deck full of like hand traps, ash blossoms, and all the other crap too, because I want to play the game. So I don't. 3 ash blossoms, 3 impertinences. What's another one? 3 maxis. Well, 2 actually, because it's limited. Well, semi-limited. So 2 maxis. 3 effect Veilers, like, bro, come on, like, you don't need all that. That's why when you brick your shit, you lose the game. What pisses me off is when I sit through their 10-minute turn and when they instantly quit because you found a way to make a move. Yeah, that is annoying. Because it's like, oh, well, I get to play the game now. I get rid of one of your monsters. That's the important one. You're like, okay, well, fuck it. You won the game. I lose. Goodbye. Like, you can have it. Like, bro, what? If I play if I play Trap Tricks, I don't immediately quit the game when I lose Sarah, right? Or I don't immediately quit the game when I lose Rafflesia. Granted, I have a second Rafflesia, but I have like one Sarah. And if I lose Sarah the turn after I put her down, I basically have a hard fucking time winning. Or getting anything else out there. Unless I keep getting monsters. But like, I don't quit the game because you could still possibly win. I just don't. I don't like that mentality of people quitting the game. Oh, okay. Let me phrase that. Because I do like winning, even when they quit the game, because I do like getting my free gems. But the mentality of you quitting a game because they negated or got rid of your like boss monster is kind of like that's kind of what's the term? That's kind of like beta male behavior. I couldn't think of another term to put it. I didn't want to say like the other word. But that's such a sore that's like sore loser behavior. Like, oh, my 10-minute combo. Here's my strongest boss monster. You can't touch it. Hey, here's Lightning Storm. Here's Dark Hole. Ah, fuck, my boss monster is gone after 10 minutes. Okay, well, I'm gone. You won the game. Thanks. Well, like, what? No, what? We Sigma Skibbity in here. I really didn't want to say the P word. I was really trying not to say the P word. That's why. But that's sore loser behavior. It really is. Like I said, like if I lose my entire field, I just say, all right, well, you can have it. Good game. I'm not gonna quit. I'll let you get your shit and like let you win the game. Like if I literally cannot do anything, I'll just pass my turn and let you win. I'm not gonna sit there and quit. Like yeah, quitting is an option, but like I'm gonna let you summon your shit. I'm gonna let you do this, that, and the other. I mean, good job. Like you won the game. Like you deserve to. You stopped my board. You deserve to do what you want to do. Do what you need to do. Right? You stopped the board. And now I gotta sit there and watch it. Right? Good job. End the game. However, I will say if it's like a 10-minute fucking combo, I do get really annoyed. You see that my board is empty and you still summon shit. So, it's kind of like hit or miss when that happens. But I won't quit the game if my board gets wiped. Like if it gets wiped, then you know they waited for the right time to do it. I'm not gonna quit the game because like they wiped my board. But I understand why people quit the game. They're not gonna waste their time. But even still, just because your 10-minute combo that results in like your one boss monster gets destroyed after I have to wait 10 minutes for you to like play your shit, don't quit after that because your fuck ass decided to play your strongest monster without any like backup plan. And now because you got like Mirror Forced or Magical Cylinder. Actually, if they get Magical Cylinder, they just can't fucking quit if they don't have any way to like stop them from attacking themselves. Because if mid attack you can't really do anything unless your card lets you do something. Say like I think Psychic and Punisher has an effect where if it's mid attack no, what card does that? There's plenty that I can't think of right now. But yeah, if you play a Mirror Force, you don't have enough time to like, and you don't have enough time to quit the game. So that's funny. But yeah, just because you're like 8,000 attack, first turn kill, boss monster gets destroyed because you let me play Mirror Force doesn't mean you get to quit the game. It's always funny when someone comes in for the kill and use Right Princess to bring all their monsters to 0. Fusion decks hate Skull, LO. Yeah, because you can't. Yeah. Those materials are gone, dude. Like, that's so unfortunate. Having like your fusion negated kind of sucks, or having your fusion like fucked with really sucks. Cause I have a Predaplant deck, Predplant, the fusion one, and it's a fun deck, right? But like, if my fusions get like fucked with, I'm kind of like screwed. There's not really much I can do because I need to have those fusions out. Those are my boss monsters for the Predplant. So if that's gone, then, well, actually, one of them, I forget which one it is, but if it gets destroyed, as long as you have like a dark type I think it's dark type plant or dark type dragon in your deck or graveyard. In your graveyard, yeah, you can summon it, and it usually goes back to the fusion card that you used as the material, which also has like a shit ton of attack. So bread plant's kind of cool, but having your fusion set to 0 and you can't do shit about it is really, yeah, that still sucks. Man, I can't wait for Malice to get released. I'm gonna be so happy. Really want to play that deck. Oh, it's an hour and a half in. Yeah, I'll end it here. Damn, I didn't get to finish it on stream either. Well, I already knew that was gonna be the case, but maybe I'll do this. I'm gonna do this and then end it. Yeah, I wasn't gonna... If it wasn't for the fact that I got back home from work... God, man. If I didn't have to go into the office today, I would have been fine, but... I don't want it to get too late. It's already about to be 10, so... I'm gonna finish this little part of the hair and then... end stream for tonight, and then, finish this, I guess, shit on my own time, I guess. If not, I'll finish it tomorrow, but... Tomorrow I wanna play Mahjong tomorrow, because I played last night. I don't know if you were there or not, but I played Mahjong last night, and I got pretty fucking mad. I actually got pretty salty. Because, I was gonna win. Bro. I had a 7 pair, just waiting. And I call my Ricci. I call Ricci, and I'm like, alright, cool, I just need a West tile. Other dude calls Ricci next to me, and then immediately the card that I get, the tile that I get is the tile that they need, and I just lost the game. Skull need another boss monster. If King doesn't have protection, King doesn't have protection, so he's very easy to pop if he doesn't kill you. I do sleep, you know. You know? You're right. You do. I was planning on doing like that 8-hour stream at 1.2. I was gonna, might not be this week. Cause actually I'm actually gonna be busy this weekend, but I was planning on doing an 8-hour stream later. Yeah, cause I don't want it to be really late, right? I can't do it at like 8 o'clock, cause you know it'll be 12 o'clock, half hour, you know, halfway in, and then 4 in the morning by the time I'm done. I don't want to go to bed that late, so I'd have to stream it at like 6. Yeah, I'd have to start at 6, and I can only do that if it's the weekend, so that's gonna be a fun stream. Boy, I even talked about doing a 24-hour stream at one point just to do it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that, but it'd be fun to try. I think I'll probably end up quitting maybe like 15 hours in. God, dude, actually, I don't... Man, I'll have to figure that one out. I'll have to work my way up to that, because... that's gonna be a lot of work. A lot of... Shoot. But yeah, you do sleep, you're right. You premiered that video too, right when I was going to bed. And, like, I got out of the shower, actually, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, shit. Let me look at this, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck Exodia. Beat his ass. So I don't wanna keep streaming like really late. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't want to stream too late. I don't mind doing streams that end up going into like going up to like what 2 in the morning, 2:30. I don't mind. If it's the weekend, I definitely don't mind. But I don't know. Those Resident Evil streams were like the longest ones that I've done. You don't know how people do that shit? My voice gets physically tired after talking for 20 minutes. I've worked customer service jobs for like most of my like working career. So I'm definitely fine when it comes to like talking for a long time. My thing is my social battery gets drained really. If I go to work, my social battery gets drained at work because it's customer service, and I come home, and sometimes I just like have to just not talk because my social battery is just like that tired. But the VTuber that I watched, she did a 24-hour stream over the weekend, like a while ago, and she couldn't go for 24 hours. I think she went for like 18 or 19 hours. But she was feeling tired, and I was like, she said she was feeling sick, and I was like, damn, all right, yeah, it's a lot harder than, yeah, that is gonna be pretty hard, especially if I've never done it before. So, but lately I've gotten better at doing like longer streams. My voice really doesn't get tired from streaming. But then again, I don't stream for very long. Normally, I don't stream for a very long time. Even those like Resident Evil streams that I did, my voice wasn't tired. Like I was fine, screaming and everything. It's literally because I work like customer service. I've worked so many customer service jobs that my voice doesn't get tired that easily. And then another thing too is that like this is like my natural voice, so I don't have to worry about like straining it either. I don't have to put on like a voice or anything while I'm streaming, so that also helps. Yeah, that also helps. Now, if it was like a singing, like if I ever did like karaoke, then I'd have to stop after like an hour, because my voice gets tired after that. If I'm singing, but I'll be honest, I'm more likely not going to do a karaoke stream ever at all, so we don't have to worry about that. You need to find another VTuber. You get grossed out by the ones who feed into the very desperate simps. Did you hear about the Did you hear about the YouTube drama that happened on the VTuber drama that happened on Twitch? You heard about that, right? I don't know if you watch any like Twitch VTubers, but there was some drama that happened on the Twitch VTuber sphere. Yeah, you did. Okay, that's fucking wild, man. That really is wild, dude. I was like, there is no way. And it was like every few hours I'd come back to Twitter to see if like anything changed, and it's another fucking Google Docs of someone else in their experience. I was like, wow, dude, how bad does this rabbit hole go? Really fucking deep, apparently. Unfortunately, really deep. And that's crazy too, man. Like, that's so fucking mean. That really is. That's really like some high school level shit. Like, that's so sad, man. Like that's so bad. I can't imagine, like, you running the long game for that fucking long, like years. That's really fucked, man. You're refusing to watch because that shit is cartoonishly petty. Yeah, I never watched her, right? I never watched her, but like she would always collab with other people, like Fillion, for example. She would collab, and with her, and I was like, damn, didn't she collab with other people that I do watch? Because I think really the only few like VTubers that I watch on Twitch, I'll watch Fillion when I'm just doing whatever. I'll have Fillion playing in the background. I don't actually watch Bao. But I've seen her clips. I do follow like Shy Lily, but I haven't seen any of her streams in a minute either. Shit, I follow. Do I follow Silver? No, I follow Project Melody. I don't follow Silverveil, but I don't have an issue with Silverveil either. But that 4-year fucking long game, dude. That's so fucking petty. I think the pandemic really fucked with the young Zoomies' minds because they're tall, toxic tell. Yeah, yeah. The pandemic fucked a lot of things that I'm into. Anime, for one thing. Because now you have a lot of people on Twitter bitching about like the smallest shit on anime. That's always been a thing. And now people whenever gushing over, I don't know if you've seen that anime or the trailer of it, but it's the student council president. Well, the student council has holes or whatever. I don't know if you've seen like the trailer for that, but like, I shit you not, like every few months when it gets like re-brought up again, people are always bitching about it, and it's like, bro, this is not that big of a deal. And it's always people that are like, bro, we could have had another season of this, but we got this instead. And it's like, don't, what? you're still getting your season of whatever you're watching. Just don't watch it then. Or what's that other one? Please put them on, or please put your clothes on, or something. That other anime that came out recently. That's another one. People are bitching about that one. I don't understand, man. All the fuck, man. The pandemic kind of like fucked anime, dude. It really did, because a lot of people stayed at home and they started watching anime. And now you got all these fucking like soft. Oh my god, man. All these fucking soft-shelled people coming in like, bro, you can't do that. That's so wrong. Like, why is it like that? You're so wrong for, like, bitch. It's been a thing for the entire fucking time. Like, why are you just now getting mad? People get mad about Monogatari, the Monogatari series, bro, and it's the same shit too. It's literally the same shit. They use the same fucking word. It's fucking like they're like, oh, if you watch this show, then you like lolis, and if you like lolis, then you're the four-letter, you're the P word, and it's like, what? How does that? How? Yeah, it's weird because people were gushing over Dress Up a few years ago, and they were. People were like, oh my god, Dress Up Darling is so peak. And then they're like, hey, isn't she like this years old? And they're like, oh, fuck. This show's weird, bro. Everyone who's watched it is weird. And it's like, but you also watched it. What the fuck? Huh? Oh, yeah, because, they didn't do it in the first 2 episodes. Now you're... Yeah, it's understandable that you're mad about it, right? Because you didn't know it was going to end up being that way, right? That's understandable. But also at the same time, if it bothers you that much, just don't fucking watch it, alright? You only wasted, what, like 20 minutes of your fucking day. Because the episodes aren't that long. They're 20-minute episodes. Just don't watch it. And you're fine. There's no reason to bitch. Monogatari sus, though? Yeah, he's... Aragi's really sus. In a funny way. But... it's really funny. I'm not gonna bitch over it. I think it's funny. I don't think he is. Okay. Never mind. He's a certain level of depraved, but not that depraved, right? At the end of the day, though, at the end of the day, it's just fiction. It is literally just fiction. That's like, what? That's like when I watched, it's This One Officer, yeah, basically. That's like when, I don't want to use gushing over magical girls as an example, because I don't want to say it's an extreme example, but it's an example that people very often get mad at, because they're like, oh, the Madoka, I know the Madoka Magica Reddit, or the Magical Girl Reddit has gushing over magical girls banned. You can't, like, bring it up, because they're like, this show is not good, or this, that, and the other, so they just ban any posts talking about it. But gushing over magical girls is really funny. It is a magical girl show. It does magical girl things. Seriously, fuck Reddit. Yeah, Reddit has a lot of weird takes. You can find, like, it's really, man, Reddit's really weird, because you can find an opinion that you agree with, right? But if there's an opinion on Reddit that just the general Reddit does not agree with, they downvote it to hell. And it might not even be like a really bad opinion. It might just be something like relatively like that they slightly disagree with. And then the Reddit is like, no, fuck that, you're stupid, I hate you, you should die in a ditch because your opinion is wrong. And it's like, bro, it's not even that serious. He just said he doesn't like this one small aspect. But then they just get downvoted to hell. It's like, bro, like, y'all can't be this sensitive over, like, an opinion. That's why you stick to 4chan? Yeah, 4chan is, gone. But, well, quote-unquote gone. It's back on another site, but that's why you stick to 4chan. People unironically have more tact there than they Reddit. They honestly do, yeah. Unironically, Reddit does. I mean, 4chan does. So, I don't know. I just think it's really weird that, like, people... I don't know, man. Like I said, I've watched anime for so long. I don't get butthurt over... Well, me and you, we've both watched anime for so long. We've seen anime for so long. I don't... We don't get butthurt over like the smallest things, because the smallest things that are shown that people complain about now was always things that have been a thing years ago, like 10 years ago. Fucking high school DxD. I saw that in college. I was like, wow, this is wild. If high school DxD came out now, if somehow high school DxD gets brought up nowadays, if they say, hey, we're gonna do another season, Twitter is gonna lose their fucking mind. Reddit, I don't know about Reddit. I just think Twitter definitely is gonna lose their shit, which is annoying. But Twitter always loses their mind over like the smallest thing anyway, so it's nothing new. But yeah, man, that's crazy. Like, you can't even... Fuck, man. Mediums that you've always get... Oh my god, dude. COVID really really screwed anime in more ways than one. It really did. It really did. Well, people were hyping up 4chan hack so hard. It was back after a week. It was more of a prank than a real attack. Yeah, it really was. People are like, yeah, 4chan's gone. Get rid of, I don't use 4chan. I just see some of like the image, the green text from like on Twitter. I'm like, wow, that's really funny. It's like that old like 2000s like mid 2000s humor, right? Like watching reading posts on 4chan is like reading about like reliving the Call of Duty times where people call you like slurs because like if you killed someone in Call of Duty and they called you a slur, you're like, wow, haha, that's funny. Same, it's like that way in 4chan, which I just think it's funny. I don't get butthurt about it. And like I said, that's just wild though. Can't even... Fuck, man. Localizers are fucking with anime, which I think it's stupid. Localizers don't have to fuck with that. Just keep it the way the artist had it intended. Blue Archive changed their localization team because they've definitely fucked with like the character lines of the game. To make them sound like watered down, I guess from their original intention, and people have been complaining about that for years. So I think this month or no, last month they were like, "Hey guys, we have a new translation team. Go check it out." And people looked at the lines and they're like, "Holy shit, we have the real line! Oh wow." Yeah, man. Dude, localizers. I think localizers need to do their job like they're supposed to. Not this not propaganda, but not this like I forget what the term is, but not that crap where it's like it's got to be for everyone or this, that, and the other one. Using interspecies reviewers and redo filler to come back. Redo filler's not coming back. The manga's still going though. If you want to read the manga, you know that's still going. Interspecies reviewers. I thought about buying the manga for that, but I don't have a good place to put it. I really don't. So that's gonna suck for me. I just don't have a good place to put it. Yes, you like NTR. I unfortunately don't. I hate NTR. I definitely hate. I say I hate NTR, but like I've read at least like 2 Yuri NTRs before I knew that they were NTRs. What was one of them? God damn, it was called Nezuzo Trap. Yeah, Nezuzo Trap. That was an NTR, and I didn't know it at the time, but I liked it. I don't know. Yuri NTRs hit differently than like regular NTRs. Like if I read a regular NTR, I'm just angry because it's like, bro, that's so bullshit. Like you're just being an asshole just to be an asshole, and that's it, right? But it's like with Yuri NTRs, it's like more of a mind game. Well, shit, I was gonna suggest a Yuri NTR to you. Which one was I reading? The one I was reading was My Girlfriend Isn't Here Today. I don't know if that's the one you were suggesting, but I don't mind Yuri NTRs because I think Yuri NTR is more of like an emotional, mental like mind game than it is of like just the get cucked skinny loser by buff man kind of thing. I think Yuri NTRs are okay, even though I don't like NTR in general. I will read a Yuri NTR because it hits a lot differently than like a regular NTR. But fuck regular NTR. Yuri NTR is fine though. Um, what's what's another one I don't like? I don't like Fuda either. I don't like Fuda. I've told the story about why I drew Not Safe for Work for the first time. So all because of Fuda. I really don't like Fuda. It just ruins it ruins the manga for me. So it ruins the character actually. God, I was so mad about that, dude. That Toho character. I was so mad about that. I was like, bro, if you're not gonna, bro, I'll just do it myself. I'll draw what I want to see. Fuck off. And that's what I did. I was so mad about that, bro. Ah, man. I don't want to have to go through that ever again. Real food is gross though when they have both. Yeah, yeah. I've seen some of the artists that I follow on Twitter. Though sometimes they'll repost Fuda art where they have like both parts, and it's like, what? I'll sit there and I'm like, damn, that's Fuda. But then I'm like, oh wow. Oh, okay. I'll look at it and I'm like, okay, is this regular or is this something else? And I realize it's a character that doesn't have that. I'm like, oh, so this is Fuda. And then I look again, I'm like, oh, they have both parts. I'm like, what? Oh man, I don't like this. I don't like this. You would legit rather read a trans story than Fuda. I honestly would too. I honestly would. I don't like Fuda. I don't like Fudanari. I hate NTR more than I hate Fuda. Like I genuinely hate NTR. But I think Fuda is just annoying when it catches me off guard. That's more so my issue with Fuda. So I think I might have to stop here. It's getting late. It's 10 o'clock. I will finish this some other time. I gotta fix up a lot of things on this one. But yeah, NTR, hate it. But I will read a Yuri NTR because it hits different. I'm just saying, like, Yuri NTR is you're not watching like someone getting like cucked by like a muscular woman, right? You're just watching someone get emotionally manipulated, which still sucks. But the mind game hits different than like you just watching someone get like cucked by like a beta, like an alpha male, dude. It really hits different. It really does. So. I don't read too many of them though. I don't read too many Yuri NTRs. Like I said, I'm only reading I think one currently. And that's the My Girlfriend Isn't Here Today. That was a fucking roller coaster of emotion. That one's a fucking roller coaster of like this main character is stupid as fuck, but somehow it works. So damn man, I want that next chapter to come out. But yeah, I'm a head out. Really wish I was able to do this earlier, but I had to go into the office. So. I will catch you guys later. I doubt I'm gonna finish this on stream, so I'll just put it in the community tab when I'm done with it. I'll always have it done tomorrow. It's the character birthday this character's birthday today anyway, so I'm just gonna have it done pretty soon. If not today, then definitely tomorrow. So I will see you guys later, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. So. I'll catch you guys later. Good night, everyone. Or good night if you're going to sleep. So, have a good one, guys. Catch y'all later. Bye.